The Rise of Skywalker introduces us to the Sith planet Exegol. Located deep in the unknown regions, it was an ancient seat of power for the dark side. Moraband, also known as Korriban, was at one point the greatest of the Sith planets, but its location was known to too many people to secretly revive the Order. Exegol, on the other hand, was a secret to nearly everyone, and so it was chosen by the First Order and worshippers of the dark side as the site where the Sith and the Final Order would ultimately be born. Reaching the planet was no easy task. A Sith wayfinder was required to chart safe passage through the unknown regions. A nebula or cloud of red gas created a barrier to the planet that was full of the remains of giant creatures who could survive in the vacuum of space. Exegol was a dry and barren planet covered in rock and desert. Dust particles rubbing together in the atmosphere created a constant flow of static discharges. Massive cuts were made into the planet's crust by Sith worshippers who hoped to reach some sort of wellspring of the dark side. The base of the Sith Eternal cult, an ancient citadel, was hidden underground. Massive statues that were erected over 1,000 years earlier still remained. Whether intentional or not, there are some cool hints for Exegol's existence in the Aftermath trilogy of books by Chuck Wendig. In the first book, one of Palpatine's advisors, Yup Tashu, said that Palpatine felt the source of his power came from the unknown regions. He sent explorers into uncharted space to seek it out, and Tashu believes the Empire must do the same. At the end of the third book, with most of the Empire destroyed at the Battle of Jakku, a set of coordinates was sent to the survivors to rendezvous in the unknown regions. I think we can now guess that their plan was to reach Exegol. From there, it's a little vague who in the First Order knew about the planet or its purpose. The Rise of Skywalker Visual Dictionary makes it clear the First Order had a presence there, but First Order leadership seemed surprised by the Emperor's return, and Kylo Ren, the Supreme Leader himself, needed to collect a Sith Wayfinder to find the way, like he wasn't allowed to be there. And yet, Sith troopers and the crews of the Sith fleet all wore First Order-inspired uniforms and armor. I'm not sure what to make of that right now, and I'm hopeful the novelization that comes out next year will clear things up. But that's everything we know about the planet at this time. If you have more questions about the Rise of Skywalker, leave them in the comments, and maybe I'll answer them in future videos. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.